I, a 28-year-old female, realized in 2019 that my mom had taken out multiple credit cards and retail finance in my name while I was at university. She had access to all my personal information and spent them all to their limit and ignored them. At this point, my family home was being sold as my parents were separating, so I thought let my mom get her share of the house sale money and she would pay it all off in one go due to the influx of cash she would have. Based on her words, this was her intention. That point came and went, and the money just disappeared on luxuries such as a car, an expensive rented apartment, and a holiday. She even bought my brother, who is 2 years older than me, a new car. My debt stayed under my name with letter after letter coming to me. I confronted her again in 2022, to which 2 were cleared, still leaving me with just over £8,000 debt. Over the past year, there have been so many promises to pay it all off, and none of which have actually happened. In June this year, I informed her the recovery agency would be taking additional steps against me unless a payment plan was set up, so I messaged her, and she sent me proof of it being set up. Fast forward to September, and the company calls me daily. So I went to check how much has been paid off, only to find out the payment plan had been canceled by her. I asked her, and she was adamant she had been paying it for the last 3 months. She refused to show me any proof on her online banking for these transactions. I called the recovery company to confirm this, and they told me the direct debit was canceled the same day it was made. Bear in mind, the payment plan was only for £20 a month. I obtained proof of this and went to reconfront her, only for her to continue lying to me and turn it around on me. After 4 years, I am now tired that not only has she been treating my financial situation like a joke, but wishes to lie to me on a daily basis to keep me quiet. I see no intention of her ever paying back the £8,000 debt under my name. I am left unable to open credit cards, take out loans, or even get approved for a mortgage due to this situation. I am so deeply hurt that a parent would intentionally do this to their child and let them suffer. I have no faith in the woman that birthed me that she actually wants to fix the mistakes she made. So am I the idiot for wanting to open a fraud investigation against her in an attempt to be free of this burden I have not done to myself? Now, here are the comments. Comment 1. Not the idiot. You've let this go on way too long. £20 a month is *33 years, paying off £8,000. For the next *33 years you can't buy a car, a house, have credit cards, borrow in an emergency. You might miss out on jobs that require background checks and good financial standing. And that's only if she keeps paying. And all that time, you have garnishment hanging over your head. If you accidentally open a bank account with a provider that she has a card with, oops, your money is gone to pay your debt . Because as far as the law is concerned, at the moment, it is your problem alone. If she stops paying, there is no fallout for her. It's all on you. But here's the most important part. There is absolutely nothing stopping her from doing this again, except for the fact that she has already ruined your credit score . This is way beyond giving your mom the chance to fix things. She had that chance, and she chose to continue ruining your finances on purpose . She did all of this on purpose . She is destroying your future. On purpose . You owe it to yourself to ensure that she doesn't destroy the rest of your life. You are already going to struggle to recover from the mess she's made. Stop letting her make it worse. Take charge and fix it. Mummy isn't going to help. Comment 2. Not the idiot. I'm so sorry your mother has done this like it's super bad, especially as it was £20 a month. And the fact that she lied to you about it. She deserves to get what's coming. Sue her ass. This happened to me and my dad. He put his van in my name so debt collectors wouldn't take it. He's now racked up tax bills and parking fines up to £2,000. He keeps saying he'll sort it, but he doesn't. I was young when he did it, and he said nothing would get back to me. It's super annoying when you're young as it could affect you getting a mortgage. Thing is, I don't even drive. Comment 3. Not the idiot. There is no simple just payback. Your personal credit rating is now ruined for the next 7 years or so. It is likely too late to file for fraud since you've let it slide for so long. You need to lawyer up and sue her ass for the money, plus damages to cover all the future missed opportunities. For example, a new car at an interest rate of 15% instead of 5%. You might be able to get the credit reporting agencies involved if you can legally prove it was all her fault. Good luck. Now, for the next story. Okay, I, 19-year-old female, have been taking blind dates that are set up by my best friend. She found this nice guy and told me little to describe him. I knew a brief description of his race, hair, and eye color, so when I get to the location, I would be able to find him, along with the fact that he's a faithful Christian. I'm okay with this because I myself am a Christian. Well, once I got to the meetup, we first went for a walk around the park. As we were talking, the topic of new pop songs came up. He listed the artists he liked, and so did I, which included Doja Cat. Now he just looked at me and said, "You know she sold her soul? Have you seen her new marketing strategies?" I laughed. I thought he was joking because you can't actually think someone sold their soul, right? He asked why I was laughing, and I said, "This is just stupid. She's just trolling and started doing this right after everyone accused her of selling her soul." Well, he did not like that and basically said, "Well, I'm disappointed," or "You are being tricked." And I was just not having it. I excused myself, saying my boss called for me to cover an hour, and left. I called my best friend, and she said she got a text from him saying that he's sad that I didn't give him enough of a chance. I just don't really want to be with someone who thinks like that or falls for any conspiracy theory, to be honest. Now, here are the comments. Comment 1. Not the idiot. You saw a red flag, decided that was the end of your interest, and then left because the date was essentially over. That's exactly what you should do in that situation, in my opinion. As far as him saying you didn't give him enough of a chance, no. You gave him more than enough of a chance. He used that chance to wave a red flag in your face, thus ending his chance. Instead of blaming you, he should be self-reflecting. Comment 2. He's sad that I didn't give him enough of a chance. No one owes anyone a chance. No one is entitled to your time in the dating world if you don't feel like giving it. Even if he didn't blow it and you just didn't have fun, you owe him nothing. Not the idiot. Comment 3. Not the idiot. This probably isn't the only crazy theory he 100% believes in. I suppose it's not even so much about the theory, but the way he acted. Seems like a red flag to me. I don't think you owe him anything, and it's your choice anyway. Now, for the next story. TLDR. My 25-year-old boyfriend has a family friend in her 50s who sleeps in his bed, walks around in her bra, and watches us cuddle. His mother recently passed away, and now this friend is trying to exclude me. Am I the idiot? We've been dating for over a year now. 3 months into our relationship, his mom was diagnosed with terminal cancer. He had to move back home, which is several states away. At his request, I moved out and got my own place for 3 months. His mom and I got along really well, and she even left me some family jewelry in her will. He had previously mentioned a friend, who is my age, that had a crush on him in high school. I was fine with that. He also mentioned that he stayed at her apartment for a night when he first got back home, and I was okay with that too. But things started getting weird when I met her mom. We went over to their house for dinner, and all they talked about was how close he was to them. They told me about how he stripped down to his underwear so that the friend's mom could do his laundry, and how she did his hair. He had never mentioned any of this to me. They have a special nickname for him and make fun of me for not using it. The friend even went upstairs to change into the same outfit that I was wearing. The friend's mom was even more possessive. She has been constantly excluding and ignoring me for months now. There was a time when I didn't hear from him for 2 days, and later I found out that she took him on a trip to New York. When he moved back, she flew in to help and asked him to stay in her hotel room for the night, even though he could have stayed at my place. I asked if they would be sharing one bed or getting separate beds, and he thought my suggestion was gross because she's like a mom to him. She keeps crossing boundaries. She takes sips of his drink at dinner, and if I take a bite of his food, she immediately asks him to give her a bite. This summer, they insisted on taking a vacation together, and I wasn't invited. A few days ago, his mother passed away. He decided to stay alone in his condo for the night. The friend's mom flew in at 1 a.m. and went straight to his condo. There's no couch, and it's only a male, one-bedroom place, so she slept in his bed for 2 days. I was shocked, but didn't say anything because it's not the right time. He's grieving and can barely talk. But I was incredibly appalled and insulted. She even told me not to come over to check on him. She also asked me to drive her around and run errands for her, but I ignored that and went over anyways. Every time I try to get close to him, cuddle in his bed, or sit next to him, she either takes my place or makes him move. Then she got ice cream on her shirt and took it off in the living room while I was laying next to him. She hovered over us. His uncle and grandparents also seem to have an issue with her. He told me that she and his family are fighting over him. He never stops her from crossing the line. He needs to address this, or I might have to walk away because I can't keep feeling like an intruder in my own relationship. Would I be the idiot for asking for some boundaries? Or am I just being jealous and controlling? Now, here are the comments. Comment 1. Not the idiot at all. The actions of this older woman show possessiveness, grooming, and jealousy. She's dominating him for her own gratification, and she's isolating and controlling him. He needs to decide who he wants in his life. If he can't break free from her influence, he's not life partner material. Comment 2. Not the idiot. You have a boyfriend problem here. Her behavior is clearly inappropriate, and he isn't doing anything to stop it. Whether he's oblivious, enjoying her attention, or lacks the spine to put a stop to it doesn't matter. As long as she's in the picture, a long-term relationship with him isn't sustainable. Talk to him about it. Comment 3. Stop right there. This is wildly inappropriate. She's clearly grooming him, and this is not healthy for either of you. If he can't extricate himself from this situation, you may need to remove yourself from it. Consider giving him an ultimatum. Now, for the next story. My 17-year-old brother and sister-in-law recently had to go away for a weekend to go to a wedding. They asked me to stay at their house and take care of their 5-month-old son, and I said yes. He's not a very difficult baby, but regardless, taking care of a baby is never easy. I had to go through the complicated process of thawing out his frozen breast milk and figuring out which one to feed him at which times. He kept me up for most of the nights. I had to change him, bathe him, and take him out of the house multiple times to get myself food, since my brother and sister-in-law left the refrigerator empty. When they got home, they thanked me and paid me $1.80. I told them they didn't have to pay me, but they insisted, so I accepted it. When my mom found out that they paid me, she got mad at me for accepting the money. She said that since we're family, we should do each other favors without expecting money. Edit. I know $80 isn't a lot. One of the main reasons they asked me to babysit is because they knew they didn't have to pay me as much, and I'm fine with that. In fact, I would have done it for free, but I figured I might as well take the money if they're offering it. Now, here are the comments. Comment 1. $80 for the weekend. And you had to buy your own food? They got off easy. Next time, you should let them know ahead of time that you expect normal babysitting rates. Maybe your mom can do them the favor of watching their kid for free if she feels so strongly about it. Just because family doesn't mean you should let people take advantage of you. Not the idiot. Comment 2. Not the idiot. Making a favor is staying with the baby for 2 or 3 hours while sister-in-law naps or goes to get things done. Staying the whole weekend is a huge responsibility. Even $80 is not that much for all the time you spent. Edit. Your mom is the grandma, so it's natural she does it for free, but even an aunt has limits, especially since you are only 17. Comment 3. Not the idiot. It's not just a matter of how hard it is, it's also a matter of time you could have spent doing other things. The going rate for a weekend of babysitting is way over $1.80. You provided a needed service for a reduced family price. If you like this video, you'll probably like these too. Also, while you're here, please consider subscribing. It's your support that keeps this channel alive and allows me to make better and longer videos. Have a great day.